Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So in the previous video, we have seen how to use the create and the drop command which comes under the DDL command. And in this particular video, we are going to see how to use the alter command, that is the last command in DDL. So let me give you the brief introduction of alter command. So suppose there are multiple data in the table, and after that you want to add a particular column in that table. So you don't have to delete the whole table because all your information will also be deleted. So what is the other alternative to add the column in that particular table? So for that we use the alter command. So alter command is also used to delete the column from the table, or you can modify the data type of the column from that table, as well as you can use the alter command to rename the table's name. So let us see how to use the alter command. So here I have created a database called data and a column called customer, and these all are the columns which I have inserted in this particular table. And if you want to write a column name like a space date, so you cannot write this column name like this. The syntax will not take it, so you have to add underscore between these two words. So here I have taken it as a underscore date. And the other point which comes is you cannot write the name of the column which is equals to that of the keywords in this particular software. So I have written it as a date, as the date is the keyword. So now I have created a table. So let me describe it first. So here are the four columns which I have inserted in this particular table. And after some time, there is a necessity of the another column called bname. So with the help of the alter command, I can add that particular table. So we can use the syntax like alter table, the name of the table, add name of the column, besides that the data type which you are using for that particular column. So I will write alter table. So here I have written the add word in the capital letters, so you can see that which word I am using to do which operation, because this syntax will forward it and only this word will be changed. So this is how I have added the another column in the table. So here you can see that the B name column is been entered in this particular table. So now suppose you want to delete a particular column. Let us suppose that we want to delete the column name city. So for that you have to write the syntax as alter table, the name of the table, drop column and the name of the column which you want to delete. Alter table. Here drop represents the delete. Sorry, there is a mistake. So here you can see that the column name city is been deleted. So here I have written the drop word means delete. So what is the difference between drop which we use with the alter and the drop which we use without alter? So if we use drop without alter, then it will delete the whole table. And if we use it with the alter command, then it will delete that particular item which we want to delete. So this is how we delete the column from the table. Now suppose I want to change the data type of some column. Let us take the account number is the column and I want to change the data type from varchar to integer. You can also write the digits in the varchar, but for the more simplification, I want to take it in the integer. So the syntax of modifying the column data type is alter table, the name of the table, modify column, the name of the column, and the new data type which you want to set for that particular column. So suppose I want to modify the data type into integer. So I will write the integer data type. And if we describe the table, so you can see before the account numbers data type was varchar, and now the accounts number data type is integer. So here you can see that the whole syntax will be just the same, only the word like add, modify, drop is changing. So it is more easier for you to remember it how to use this. So now if we want to change the name of the table from customer to some another name, so for that we use rename as the place of modify or add or delete. So we can write the syntax as alter table, the name of the table, rename as the new name which you want to set for that table. So here if we see the whole tables in this particular database, that is, so here in this particular database there is only one table, that is customer. So if there are multiple tables in the database, then the name of the table cannot repeat. So you have to check first which table you are renaming it, so it would be more easier for you to not name the table which already exists. So suppose I want to change the name of the table to deposit. So I will write the syntax as alter table, the name of the table, rename as the new name. So I will write alter table. So here if I will see, then the customer name is being changed into the deposit name. So if I will describe again deposit, so I will get the same columns and the data type which are there in the customer, so only the name has been changed. So this is how we use the alter command to add the column in the table, to delete column, or to change the data type of that particular column, as well as to rename the table's name. So this is all about the DDL commands. In the next video, we will see the DML commands and their subtopics, that is update, insert and delete. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you guys in the next video.